A Class Yakita LHA-120 A2 Apex transport starship, the Unreliable, was constructed in the year 2325 and is the ship used by the Stranger to travel around the Halcyon system and is used as a mobile base. The ship also contains an AI named Ada that manages all of the ship's systems. Originally, this ship was called the Reliable, but when it came into the possession of Alex Hawthorne, the owner of the vessel before the Stranger, he renamed it to the Unreliable, where he used it to smuggle goods across the colonies. By the year 2355, Alex found himself in the Halcyon system, where he was hired by Phineas Vernon Wells to help out the Stranger in an effort to free the colonists of the Hope that had been in stasis and forgotten for decades. However, things did not go as planned, and the pod that the Stranger arrives on Terra 2 in crushes Alex, leading to the Stranger assuming ownership of the Unreliable. The Unreliable Central AI, Autonomous Digital Astrogator or ADA for short, is a very advanced AI whose creator, date of creation and original purpose is unknown and redacted information. Although Ada was not built by Alex Hawthorne, he did reprogram and modify her systems. Upon doing this, Alex made Ada solely responsible for the operation of 98% of the ship's processes, including navigation and communications, as well as making it a sort of learning AI that can adapt to and learn the needs of the captain in order to better anticipate their needs. Alex also created an entire personality for Ada in order to make it more enjoyable for their travels. In doing this, Alex also programmed Ada to only recognize Alex Hawthorne as the legal and rightful owner of the Unreliable. Because of this, for the Stranger to be able to use the Unreliable, they had to identify as Captain Alex Hawthorne, otherwise Ada would have restricted the use of the ship and not allowed the Stranger to use it. Although Ada herself rejects the notion of her possibly having sentience, whether or not she possesses sentience is up for debate, as she often exhibits many behaviours that point towards such a thing being possible. Some of these occasions include the sorrow that she feels for Hawthorne's death, or the fact that she sleeps. However, despite all of this, if the player asks if she is sentient, Ada is almost offended, replying with shock and denial. Regardless, Ada is a mostly cool, calm and collected professional and highly intelligent personality that is able to adapt to situations very quickly. The Unreliable is split into two different levels, the lower deck and the upper deck. The lower deck is where you will find the control room and docking platform as well as the cargo bay. And the upper deck is where you will find the living quarters, including bedrooms and a kitchen. In conclusion, there isn't much else to say about the Unreliable other than that it is a private ship formerly owned by Alex Hawthorne, but now under the possession of the Stranger, who uses this trusty vessel to traverse the Halcyon system and evade the law, all with the company of the ship's central AI, Ada. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like, subscribe and hit that bell notification icon if you never want to miss another upload from Project Archivist. If you want to support the channel, then you can do so by becoming a channel member through the join button on the channel homepage. You can also support Project Archivist on Patreon, where you can join a tier and earn constant rewards for your support. You can find links to both of these in the description. And with that, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.